Hello everyone, welcome to Wendy's memorial video and welcome back to my channel. My name's Chris, it's lovely to welcome you back and I just wanted to thank you for being here. Now, I just wanted to initially reflect on Wendy's life. Wendy was a lady I met in the Animal Crossing community, and she touched my life in so many different aspects. She was a second mother to me, and this is one of the Christmas decorations that initially I put on my Christmas tree every year to celebrate her life. It says Wendy Turner, 1960 to 2017. That's the first memorial item. Secondly, I have this beautiful copper rose that's been created, and that was created last year. So this is a very recent memorial item. And as the sun reflects on it, you can see how beautiful and intricate it is. Within that rose, it says in memory of Wendy Turner on one leaf. And again, 1960 to 2017. The third item is this Animal Crossing hat that Wendy wore throughout her chemotherapy, and it's something I'm just going to place on my head now as we reflect on her life together. So Wendy was a lady I met in the Animal Crossing group in early 2014. Beautiful, lovely soul, and there's a really fond memory I have of Wendy telling me that she was sort of boiling potatoes whilst playing Animal Crossing with me as we went to the KK Slider concert, and she'd always tell me that she would much prefer to be playing Animal Crossing during, for example, family gatherings, because she much preferred the quiet, the peace, similar to me and my personality. Wendy named her island and town Binabika, or Binabeka. I don't quite know how to pronounce it, but she named her island after Menorca, which was one of her favourite places to visit in real life and go on holiday. And similar to me, she loved New Leaf, and we'd go online often to these concerts, Club KK, KK Slider on Saturdays, where he'd play in the plaza, or the mall, however you say it, or the town. And oftentimes we'd discuss city folk and how much we loved just going into the city. It was so open world, open plan, compared to other games. So she also really loved city folk too. Wendy was initially living in a small town in Kent. However, she moved up to the Yorkshire area and then moved backwards to a small town called Snodland and then to London. So she lived in a couple of different places, so there was a little bit of movement during her diagnosis time and when she was seeking chemotherapy. Now, as we reflect on Wendy Turner's life, I don't just want to talk about her in the past, but I also want to talk about her in the present, because I believe Wendy's here. She's always here with me. I know that it might sound over the top, but I'm very spiritual because she's always there with me. Now, she always used to love my island here. It was a nice island. The ice island she always would found very cold. She didn't really particularly like the cold, similar to me, but she always found my island to be so pretty. And I always used to go over to her football island because she'd crafted all the different flowers and into different sections, and it was all very ordered, and everything was so intact and neat, which was always so lovely. And she always put so much effort into creating such a lovely space and relaxing space for her. And actually this hat here would really relax and keep Wendy safe during her chemotherapy. So now that we've discussed parts of Wendy's life and we've discussed her meaning on the game, I'm just going to talk about how I initially kind of linked up with Wendy and how I linked up with other people. And that was through an Animal Crossing group on Facebook. And I met Claire, Jason, lots of amazing people, and including Wendy. And we started chatting in 2014. And that's around when she had her diagnosis. So she had her diagnosis for a number of years. And as it progressed, we sort of reach out to her, and then over time, communication. We'd communicate often. And I think Animal Crossing was a really good way of her connecting with the world. It helped to calm her. And I think as I reflect on my life as to when I had depression, I feel Animal Crossing can really help us through the darker times, help support us and guide us. So that's how much she means to me and means to me still. So as I hold this up, I just wanted to thank Wendy so much for being here with me and for having such a positive impact on my life, for being a second mother to me. And even when she passed in 2017, I honestly believe that I still carry her spirit with me. She's always such a dear friend to me. Now, I just wanted to say a little prayer. June 2017 was the date of Wendy's passing. It's almost been 9 years since Wendy passed away. On this anniversary, I remember Wendy so dearly and the impact she had on my life. And I just wanted to spare a minute of time, if you could sit here with me and reflect on her life with me. And even if you had never spoken to Wendy or you didn't really know Wendy personally, if you could hold a moment just to remember her. This is going to be a minute's silence. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for keeping me positive during my very down moments. Thank you for including me and for playing Animal Crossing and spending time with me. Thank you for being such a dear friend and for keeping me as such a dear friend for so long. I love Wendy. I believe in her soul. I want to thank you all for being here with me and sharing this moment, which has been really important as we mark 9 years next month since Wendy passed away. Now, I'm going to end this video with a short thank you from me. Thank you for having this impact on my life, and thank you for sharing it with me, and I hope one day we can meet again. And I just want to wish you all a wonderful weekend, and perhaps there's someone in your life that you're reflecting on now and who you're thinking about, and hold them close, think about them, put it to one side and dedicate some time in your life within your year to them. And then we let it go, we bring it back and close to us again, we hold them. Just going to spare a couple of seconds for us to breathe. We hold them there, and we let it go, and we hold them there again on their Remembrance Day. And I thought it would be really nice to do some ASMR too. Just say to Wendy, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. And take care all. Bye-bye.